I want to know about where you turned into drugs, bro. Because right now dude, you and your wife are so fit. They're incredibly healthy, fit, put together, productive. You have an amazing daughter. Ethical. Like, you look like you have everything put together, and you always have had it all put together. But clearly that's not the case. So I want to go there. Like,
Yeah.
how and when in your life did things take a turn south?
Yeah. So growing up, I was an athlete, right? I was very, very good.
What sports?
Baseball, football, and hockey. Those are the main ones. I was always like the best, like by far, right? Now, so I get into high school and playing football and baseball. Sophomore year, I ended up in practice. I was, practicing bunting, right? Ball hits my nose, cracks my nose, breaks it, right? The bones are like this, right? So I had to have surgery, okay? So I get some pain meds, right? Some Vicodin, right? Which is essentially same effect as heroin, morphine, fentanyl, all that stuff. Instantly, it was like, this is awesome. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was like, this is good. I love this. Almost instantly lost interest in sports.
Wow.
Yeah, really wild, yeah. Finished out the baseball season and then never played anymore in high school. Totally like did this complete 180 of persona, and now was like interested in drugs, smoking weed, taking pills whenever I could get them. Yeah, it was I don't know where my career would have gone, right? I mean, I was a sophomore in high school, so could I have gone? Who knows, right? But that stopped. Yeah. And then as time went on, I was, I got older, got my own car, more freedom. Like, I always worked, always had a job, was always able to scrounge up money from working to buy drugs. It was never like on the streets or anything. My family, some of them knew like I smoked pot, right? But they didn't know I was like doing hard drugs. Right around this time was when Oxycontin was kind of coming out. You heard of Oxycontin?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was coming out. Pretty much got hooked on that. It's meant for cancer patients. Yeah, it's just pure oxycodone. So there's no like acetaminophen in it, and it starts at like 20 milligram pills. So it's like
so much stronger.
Yeah, but so 20 milligrams are like, they were kind of rare. The ones that were normal were 80 milligram pills.
Wow.
Yeah, 80 milligrams. Yeah, that was like a huge, there's a bunch of documentaries on it. Huge crisis, right? Tons of people got all screwed up from it. It's like in a time release coating, right? So the cancer patients supposed to take like one pill a day and it lasts for like 24 hours. We would scrape the coating off of it.
So just boom.
Right.
And how do you get to that? Like, where do you find those guys? Was that like at a party? Was it at a club? Was it how does it occur that you get there? So you're interested.
Yeah.
Now, where do you go to grab it?
So start hanging out with a crowd, right? The high school crowd, right? I was a hippie, right? I had long dreadlocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Into the hippie music scene. I still like hippie music, so that'll never stop. But I got into that scene, the big music scene, going to concerts a lot. There's like, we'd meet older guys who were in the same scene, and you just gradually kind of form connections. As time went on, right, start getting connections with people who had Oxycontin. There was an older guy, he's probably like 45, 50 years old. And someone introduced me to him, but he was a doctor shopper, right? He pretended like he had back pain, and so he would go to a bunch of doctors and get bottles of Oxycontin, and he would sell them. And so I started getting them off of him. And I was pretty hooked. I was like very, very addicted. And there was one day where I was sick, right? Like I hadn't used in, I don't know, a day or so, right? So was sick. So anyway, this guy, right? I'm starting to feel crappy, right? I'm starting to feel sick. Go over to his house, and he's like, I don't have any. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, and he was strung out himself. He's like, okay, I have a connection that can get heroin. He's like, look, it's the same exact thing. It's super easy to get, and it's cheaper, right? So an 80 milligram pill was 80.
Wait, so I'm sorry for interrupting you, but that's literally, you just explained how people like literally that's how people get on heroin.
100%. It is the
That
same.
is so sensible. Like, I didn't actually think it was that logical. Whoa, sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
it's the same exact high, right? Same exact sensation, right? Does the same thing to the body, all that stuff. Yeah, so he was like, I can get some. So I was paying $80 a pill for Oxycontin, right? He's like, I can get a bag of heroin, same potency for $15. And so it was like, and you literally just need to go into the ghetto in Atlantic City, right on the corner, right? And just walk, there's just people standing on the street, literally selling it like it's a stand.
Wow.
Yeah, super easy to get, always available. And so that's how I got into it. Yeah, that's how I got into the heroin.